Come take a journey with us through Latin America. It's true that traveling isn't easy at the moment, and family vacations just aren't the same. So here at Latin American Alliance, we'd like to help beat those travel blues by taking you on a tour through Latin America. Our first stop is Ecuador. Ecuador got its name from the equator that runs through the country. Its largest export is yummy bananas. And here's a fun fact. Ecuador is the only country in the world that is named after a geographical feature. Let's drive north to our next stop, Colombia. Colombia is named from the last name of the explorer Christopher Columbus. Colombia's largest export is crude petroleum and coal briquettes. And here's a fun fact. The two most well-known Colombian musicians are Shakira and Juanes. Now let's head northeast to Venezuela. What do Venezuela and Italy have in common? Stilt houses. They reminded the Italian navigator Amerigo Vespucci of Venice, Italy. The Spanish version of Venice is Venezuela. Venezuela's largest export is mineral fuels, including oil. And here is a fun fact. The national dance of Venezuela is the joropo. How exciting. Now we're going to drive aboard a ferry and sail over to Puerto Rico, which is Spanish for rich port. Puerto Rico's largest exports are pharmaceuticals and medical equipment. Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, so U.S. citizens don't need a passport to visit. So forget those passports and book your next trip. When it's safe to travel, of course. Our next stop is the neighboring Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic is an island country named by Saint Dominic, founder of the Order of Dominicans. República Dominicana's largest exports are gems and precious metals. Here's a fun fact. The capital, Santo Domingo, is the oldest European settlement in the Americas. Lots of history and lots of rich cultural diversity. Now let's drive over to the next country, Haiti. The name Haiti comes from the indigenous language Taino. Haiti was the native name given to the entire island of Hispaniola and means land of high mountains. Haiti's largest export is crocheted or knit clothing. And here is a great fun fact. Although we hope that you don't have to go while you are visiting, Haiti has the world's largest solar-powered hospital. And lastly, we finish this week's trip in Cuba. Although the exact meaning of Cuba's name is unclear, it may be translated either as where fertile land is abundant, Cubao, or great place, Coabana. Cuba's largest export is tobacco and sugar. And for a fun fact, from the air, the island of Cuba resembles a crocodile or an alligator. But you won't find many alligators or crocodiles wandering about, so don't worry. Well, that takes us through the first 7 countries of Latin America. Join us next week as we venture through another 7, beginning in Mexico and finishing in Panama.